Okay, Mr. Brian's Amazing World here. Going to showcase you yet another little machine that we have. This here is a mini bike that we built last year, and I picked this up at a flea market for $35 just for the frame, the wheel, the sprocket, and 3 separate front ends to it. Go figure. And we took it apart and made one work really well, so we at least had some suspension on the front. And these old antique wheels and tires are in really great shape. They're kind of neat. So we saved some money there. And what we did is we went out and we bought a Predator engine, brand new, and made it fit in this thing. We also got a clutch system, which works, you can almost see it now, you can't see much. It works just like a snowmobile clutch, to where the one has a constant variable transmission. As this clutch speeds up, there's a drive belt in there that slides back and forth to make this go faster and give you more power right off the line. And what a difference it makes. This little thing does wheelies with me on it, and I weigh 170 pounds. Pulls me along just fine. And yet my daughter, she's nice and small, she can fit right on it and get down there and really rip around. And you can see you hit the gas, it goes. And these little springs in the front do actually work a little bit. This little thing, the hardest thing was fitting this exhaust. We used a real exhaust from it. We just had to make a fancy little exhaust pipe, and I used an old handlebar that I had laying around and bent it and cut it and welded it and made it fit, and it did work. It's serving its purpose just fine. And it's a really fun little project if you have a kid that kind of wants a mini bike and didn't really think much of having another one. I had one as a kid. Brought back a lot of memories to make this, and it's a whole lot better than the one I had. This thing, this 212cc engine, it's probably about 6.5 horsepower. And the one I had was 5 horsepower, and it worked, but it didn't have this transmission. It just had a regular clutch, and you had to kind of almost push it to get it going. That clutch makes all the difference. So we turn it on, give it a little gas. And I was surprised that this little Predator engine worked as well as it did. And we're off. And we have a little foot brake down below. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I hit it with my foot and it does rub against the back tire. And that makes it stop. Yeah, this thing wheeling right along. Woo! That was a good little wheelie. That's fun. Like I said, I'm 170 pounds and it's hauling me like no problem. Going uphill nonetheless. Great little machine. Very simple. And what we used is we used a little shirt to make a seat cover for it. We had to come up with something for some kind of seat. And this gas tank we just strapped on there. We had that off an old lawnmower. And for a little engine, I was surprised it worked as well as it did. It's really a great little thing. I'd say it's worth its money. I think we paid probably 200 bucks for it. So altogether, I have like $230 into this little tiny mini bike that's, you know, old and nostalgic, and it reminds me of when I was a kid. And now my daughter can come out and play on it, and so can everybody else. Overall, oh, and painting it, that was a lot of fun. She wanted it pink and purple. So what I did is, you can kind of see the two colors together. I painted them 2 cans at the same time, spraying back and forth. She loved it. We made it hers. Like I said, it hauls me around and does wheelies. It's a lot of fun. Hope you like this. Please like and subscribe. Mr. Brian's Amazing World. Check it out.